Okay, so in the previous lesson, I'd shown you how to use the formula-based system to allow you to create the correct structure of the human head very quickly. We're now going to take this to the next level and start creating the details of the face. So I'm going to press the 1 key to stay in my front view. So I'm going to go ahead and click on the edit mode and go to make sure that this is on face select mode. Here you have edges, you have your vertex mode. Okay, so what I'm going to show you now is a very powerful feature in Blender and really changes the way you think about 3D modeling and basically allows you to create your 3D models on the fly by having the correct topology, meaning that you really don't even have to waste your time going through the process of retopology when you're doing it this way, right? And this is the really the great things about the formula-based system that I'm showing you, that not only can we create a realistic version of the human figure, but we can also get the correct topology that we want. Okay, so what I'm talking about here is that if you look at this face over here, you can see that what we have basically is a checkered pattern over here, right? And what the topology needs to do is basically flow around certain features of the face to allow it to be animated correctly. That's basically the idea behind topology and this idea of retopology. So everything behaves correctly. It's basically following the flow of the structure of your 3D model. So if you go under mesh and go under edges, you're going to see this really powerful feature over here called rotate edge clockwise. So if you right click this, I'm going to remove the shortcut because I don't think you actually would have it. If you right click this, do add shortcut and move your mouse, you can just do Control and the letter A. You can add any type of shortcut. I found that this is a good shortcut to add because it's not being used by anything in edit mode. So now we're going to use that feature to our advantage. So what you'll notice is that when I do Control R, if I move my mouse like this, you can see that it's going all the way down to the neck, and this is now going simply around the head, right? So it means that it's going to modify the side and the back of the head if I need to add some features into the front of the face. So how can I make it where I can somehow reroute this edge loop where it will allow me to basically create much more detailed model of the eye and the nose without affecting the rest of the 3D head in the back. I can simply do that by using that feature that I just showed you. So I'm just going to right click to get out of that mode over there. So go ahead and select on this face over here. Make sure that you have this selected over here, and then do Shift and select on this. You can make sure that you don't have this enabled, right? This is just going to show you the faces in the back, and this is off. So if I do now Control A, remember I'm rotating the faces. You can also rotate edges also. If I do Control A, you'll see that what it just did, it simply rerouted how the faces are going to be defining the structure of this head. So I just want to show you that now if I click on this one and do Shift key down, click on this one, and then do Control A over here like this one time, I'm going to get this pattern. So now if I do Control R right over here on the top, you can see that how this is modifying. This purple line is basically showing you it's going all around. Okay, let me actually rotate this to show you what's going on. See this? If I do this, it's going to put an edge loop over here. But look what happens when I come over here. It rerouted itself. It's just going around the face. So if I left click, see that, and right click, you will see that now we can basically make sure that all the details of the face stay within here and do not modify the outside of the structure of the head. This is how you can create very detailed objects and control the flow of topology. So let's go back into edit mode, make sure that we're on face select mode. So we're now going to go ahead and select on this one, Shift key down, select on this one, do Control A1 and then 2 times. Select on this, Control A 1 time. Then I want you to select on this, Shift key down, select on this, and press the E key to extrude, then right click to cancel it. Go ahead and select on this and then select on this and then do A 2 times. Now the reason I did this is because now if I do Control R, you can see that I've actually rerouted the flow of the edge loops around the structure of the eyes, right, and the brow area. And this is going to become really important because if you want to animate the facial features of this character that you're creating, these are going to be the edge loops that will help you to create that surface anatomy. Okay, so I'm not going to do anything here. I'm just going to right click to cancel out of it. So over here you can see that this is where the nose is going to be, and if I do Control R, you can see how this edge is flowing, right? If you want to understand what I'm showing you, it's Control R. So this is correct. You want to keep it this way. But over here, if you look, if I move it over here, it's going all the way down to the neck, the purple line. Right click to get out of it. We're going to do the same thing over here. We're going to click on this and click on this, and we're just going to do Control A over here. A to deselect. I'm going to do Control. Actually, I'm going to leave that be. I don't want to mess around with this, but I just want to show you that if you do Control R, you can see that I get this edge loop over here. We're going to add this edge loop here a little later because we have to undo this section a little later. We can't touch it right now. Okay, so let's right click to get out of that mode. So now what we have is the topology that we need to make the edge loops flow correctly. So now we're going to define the nose first. Okay, so go ahead and switch back to your vertex mode and make sure you're zoomed in just about like this in your front view. I'm going to click on this and make sure that everything is just selected the way we left it. Now you're going to move this one time to the left. Click on this one and you're going to move this one time to the left over here. Next, I'm going to click on this vertex, press the shift key down and click on this one. I'm going to move it up 1 and then 2 over here. You can go to your face select mode. I'm going to go ahead and select this one, shift key down, this. Now you're going to do E to extrude and you're going to cancel that. You're going to do W smooth 3 times, 1, 2, and then 3. Going to go into your right view. You're going to take this to the left 1 time. Now you're going to press the letter R to rotate. Now you're just going to nudge it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6. Okay. Next, go ahead and just get this face over here, just like this, and just move it down 1 time over here. Okay. Switch to edge mode. Now I want you to just select this edge over here. Do W smooth 1 and then 2. Now we're going to go back to your face select mode. Now I want you to zoom in, shift key down, middle mouse button, and click over here. Now you see how the grid is changing over here? And I want you to make sure that you zoomed in like this because you need to use this as an increment distance. So we're just going to right click this and just do 1 and then 2. Okay. Right click this one and then 1 and then 2. And zoom out. So let's go back into our front view over here. Okay. Now we've got the basic structure of the nose down. So if you do tab and just look at, you can see that how this is working out. Let's go back into tab view and then front view. So now what I want to do is go ahead and add that edge loop that I was talking about. So I'm going to do Control R. I'm going to do left click and then right click. And let's go back to our face select mode. So now if we select these 2 guys, we do A like this, you can see that we simply just put it back to the way it was, but we still get to keep our edge loop over here because this will become the mouth a little later on. Okay. Now we're going to define the realistic nose using the formula system. So go ahead and select on this, and then zoom in just like this. You're going to do E to extrude like this, right click to cancel. You're going to press the S key to scale and then X on the X axis, and you're going to nudge it in 10 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Then you're going to click on this one and just come in 1, 2, and then 3. Okay. Next, we're going to do Control R and we're going to add an edge loop just like this over here. Go back to your face select mode. Click on this one, shift key down, click, click, click. E to extrude, cancel that. Now I'm going to press the Alt key down and just right click on this edge over here. It will simply select all the edges in that edge loop. You're going to do W smooth 1, 2 over here. Then you're going to zoom in just a little bit, shift key down, middle mouse button. Let's go ahead and rotate this 1, 2, and then 3. Go ahead and select this, shift key down, select. I'm going to zoom in just a bit more. And now I'm going to do 1 and then 2. I'm going to switch to this vertex mode. Click on only this vertex, do 1, 2, and then 3, and then you can do 4 or 3. It doesn't really matter. This is really just a nose over here. Let's do shift, middle mouse button. Now you're going to click on this one, shift key down. This one you're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I did 4 over there. A to D select. Let's go ahead and select this vertex and this vertex. Let's take this up 1, 2, 3, 4. And we can just move this up a little bit. 1, 2. You're going to move this over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're going to click on this one, this one, this one, and this one. And then you're going to just move it over here like so. Okay, and then go back to your front view. And then only click on this vertex. Then just move it, and you can move it down one time. And tap. So what we're doing is really defining this ball area here on the front of your nose. Okay. So now do tab and your front view over here. So what we need to do now is click on the face select mode. Go ahead and select this. Shift key down this one. You're going to do Control A again to rotate it 2 times like this. I did that 2 times. Control A. I'm going to select on these. Do Control A 1 time and then 2 times. Okay, so here we've just set it up for the mouth area and this area over here. If you do your middle mouse button, this gives us the curvature that we were looking for over here. So now what we're going to do is click on this. We're going to create the nostrils. This is very straightforward. You're just going to do hover your mouse like this close to where this is. Do E to extrude. I'm just going to move it up like this, just around here. And move it up 1, 2, and then 3. Okay, and this will create the nostril. Go back to your vertex mode, and you'll get this vertex right over here. You can do 1, 2, and 3. Okay, or you can do 2 or 3. It depends. I'll just leave it at 2. And then go to your right view, and you're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now select on this vertex. You'll get another one right over here. So shift key down, select on this one. Go back to your right view. And over here, you can do 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you can do 5 or 4. I'm going to leave it at 4. This is the general idea of the nose. If you do tab, you can see that we're getting a realistic nose over here. Okay, so now just zoom in over here, just like this. Go ahead and select this vertex over here. Go to your right view, and you're just going to nudge it in 1, 2, 2. Then click on this one and just do 1, 2. Okay, Control Z. Just going to show you I did 1 and then 2. These are because I'm zoomed in, I'm really working with this distance. Okay, A to D select. So if you do tab, you can see what we've just done. Okay, we've got the cheek, the jaw, and we're now getting the correct structure over here for the cheek area. Any of this stuff can be modified. Okay, tab to go back where we were, front view. So now we're going to shift key over here. So now I'm just going to zoom in a bit, and I'm just going to click on this. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to make sure this is 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And now we're going to do Control R, left click and right click just like this. Click on this over here. You're going to click on this and you're going to do 1 and then 2. You can do about 3 just like this. Okay. Now, if I do tab, you can see what we've done here. This is, if you look at your nose in the mirror, you'll see that the way the nose works is you're going to get this thin area, a little more thicker. Depends on what type of nose it is, but you're going to get this fatty area over here. Okay. So now over here, if I click this, I can create really different types of noses. So I can click on this and do 1, 2, just to fatten it up over here. Okay. So meaning that you can modify this concept here a little later. But right now we're just going to keep it like this over here because we still have to do other features of the face. Okay, so let's take a look at where we are. If you click on this one. Okay. So now you can see if you look at it from different angles, we've got the nodes defined very quickly using this formula-based system. Okay, so I will see you in the next lesson where we will now work on the eye. Thank you.